Now in this PO prelim, first one, how many people are there? Now there are some 12 people. Now these 12 people are in two parallel rows. And two parallel rows, any parameter added to this one? Amiable, just seating arrangement. First or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority. Now 12 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here again, and 6 people. Now in row 1, and all of them are facing north. Now this is row 1 who are facing towards north, this is row 2 who are facing towards south. Then, but not necessarily in the given each member seat in the row fences and then. Dance sits at one of the extrements of the row. But దీంతో ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి చెప్పండి, మాకు నేమ్స్ ఇచ్చారు, ఆ నేమ్స్లో ఎవరు ఏ రోలో ఉన్నారో మనకు తెలియదు, ప్రతిదీ రాసుకొని అక్కడ టైం టేకింగ్. దెన్ దీనికన్నా మనకి ఏబిసిడీలు ఇచ్చుంటే చాలా ఈజీ అయ్యేది. బట్ వేర్ ఎస్ డాన్సీ, నౌ డాన్సీ, వేర్ ఇస్ దిస్ డాన్సీ? row 1. row 1, now this dancey is at one of the extrements of the row. And so many possibilities we have for this dancey? There are two possibilities. Dancey can be here, or, and what is the other possibility to this dancey? 4, 5, 6, and here again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now dancey will be at this place. Now follow to now, and dancey is at one of the extrements of the row, and two people between Lily and Dancy. Now between Lily and Dancy, how many people are there? There must be exactly two people. Lily is here. And the one who faces Lily, and Lily both are one and the same or different? Same. Then, now two people between Lily and Dancy, the one who faces Lily sits second to the left of it. The one who is facing Lily sits second to the left of which Chris is here. Now here again, the one who faces Lily and sits second to the left of Krish. And there are two possibilities in this one, and three people between Krish and Munna. Now between Krish and Munna, there must be exactly three people. Now here again, and three people between Krish and Munna. And next one, the one who faces Munna sits to the immediate right of Bujji. And so Bujji is here. The one who sits to the immediate right must be to the immediate right of Bujji. And as many people to the left of Bujji to the left of Dinku. And Bujji's left hand side, how many are there? Bujji is second from the right, and Dinku second from the right. And Bujji is third from, now third. Here this case is not possible. Now here, now as many people sit to the left of Bujji. And how many people are sitting to the left of Bujji here? And there are three people. Hence there must be three people sitting to the right of whom? And as to the left, as many people sit to the left of Bujji and as to the left of Dinku. Now tell me whether this Dinku is in this row or the other row. Second row. Now as Dinku is in the second row, hence as many persons sitting to the left of Bujji. How many are there? 4. And so 4 people must be to the left hand side of Dinku. Not possible, because Krish and Dinku must be in the same place. Now in this one, 3 persons to the left of Bujji, and as many persons Bujji as to the left of Dinku. Now Dinku must be here. Then, and next one, and 2 people between Lucky and Dinku. Lucky must be here. And Bablu sits at one other person to the right of Sonu. Bablu is at one other person to the right of Sonu. And where is this Bablu? Bablu in row 2. And Bablu is at one of the, Bablu is one of the persons to the right of whom? Sonu. And next one, Bablu at one other person, the one who faces Sonu sits third to the right of Zoe. Now third to the right of Zoe, now the one who faces Sonu, third to the right of Zoe, hence Zoe must be here. And third to the right. And Malli sits at one of the positions to the right of Vijay. Now this is Malli, one of the positions to the right of Vijay. Then, now this is about question numbers. How many questions were there? And only 4 questions under this. 5. One next one, 6 to 8. Now in this question number 6 to 8, then 6 to 8 and directions. First or second priority? Definitely under the first priority, isn't it? Then Sony walks 8 meters from his home in north. A is the starting point from here, 8 meters north, then left and walks 4 meters, and then he walks 12 meters south direction, and now 12, 8 plus 4 is 12, isn't it? and then takes left hand and what 6 meters, and left hand side 6 meters means 4 plus 2 6 meters. Then north and what's 4 meters, north 4 meters. Then he walks 4 meters east, 4 meters and 8 meters east and south. Now 4 meters east and 8 meters south, 4 plus 4, and finally takes right hand and walks 6 meters. Now 6 meters finally comes to this place. Okay. Now Sarvena, A is the starting point, B is office. Then how far is home from the office? Now the distance between home and office. Now what is the distance here? 4 plus 4, 8. 8, that is choice 2, question number. And 7. And what is the direction of Sony's office with respect to home? Office is towards south. South is choice 3, question number 8. Then next one. Then 7th one we have done. Now Sony takes how many turns from his total traveling from his home to the office? And home to the office, tell me how many, and Sony. And now first Sony, first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it? Now first it is 1, 2, 3. Next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And altogether how many are there? My any direction switches upon 1. And next one is what? And next is this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 or 8? 7 వస్తుందమ్మా. Now first one, ఎక్కడి నుంచి వెళ్ళాడు? From his home in north direction. Walks 8 meters. Now from here, left hand side 1. Isn't it? 1. Then 2. Then 3. 4. 5. 6. Finally 6. And 7 twice. The next one. And question number 9 onwards. My aim was to 9 onwards. Now in this one, Roy purchased 8 different trains. 8 different trains is nothing but linear arrangement, almost similar to your boxes. Then and boxes. Now there are 3 trains purchased between Jan Shatabdi and Maitri. Now between these two, Jan Shatabdi and Maitri, how many are there? There must be exactly 3. Now if Jan Shatabdi is here and Maitri, 1, 2, 3, Maitri is here. Then what is the other possibility we have? Now if Maitri is before this one, 1, 2, 3, now this is Jan Shatabdi, must be at this. Must be. Then, and Golconda is purchased before Pinakini. Now this Golconda is before what? Golconda is before Pinakini, and the word immediate is not given anywhere before. And 2 trains between Himsagar and Pinakini. Now between Pinakini and Himsagar, and Pinakini and Himsagar, and how many are there? There must be exactly 2. And 2 trains between purchased between Himsagar and Pinakini. Deccan is purchased immediately before Golconda, and Deccan is immediately before Golconda. Both these two must be together. And only one between Maitri and Himsagar. Now between Maitri and Himsagar, how many are there? There must be exactly 1. And Maitri and Himsagar, there must be exactly 1. And Prashant is purchased before Maitri. Pinakini is purchased before Konak and after Prashant. Isn't it? Now this is what the information we have. Mechanism start cheyadam cheppandi. 1 train between Maitri and Himsagar. Start cheyadamu. And Maitri and Himsagar is to start here. And Maitri and Himsagar. Now Maitri is here. Now if you take Himsagar at this place, this is one such a possibility. And before. Then if Himsagar is here, now between Himsagar and Pinakini there must be exactly 2. Isn't it? And Himsagar and Pinakini there must be exactly 2. Pinakini is here. Now if Pinakini is here, now before this Pinakini 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 were done. Then Golconda and Deccan must be adjacent to each other. Is it possible? My any trains unnai cheppandi? 8 trains. Hence Golconda and Deccan must be in these 2 places, Deccan and Golconda. And Pinakini is here. Now Pinakini and him. Pinakini is purchased before Konark. And Pinakini before Konark is not possible in this. Because Pinakini is here at the last place. Hence Pinakini cannot be after this one. Hence what is the other possibility we have? And Himsagar must be after this Maitreyi. And Himsagar is after this Maitreyi if you take Himsagar. Then how many in between Himsagar and Pinakini? And 2. And Pinakini is here. Now if Pinakini is here, now this Deccan and Golconda must be adjacent to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are already done. The only possibility is Deccan is here. And Deccan is here, Golconda must be here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then Pinakni is purchased before Konar and after Prasanthi. And Pinakni before Konar and after what? After Prasanthi. Now Prasanthi is done. Now this is the final arrangement. Now 9 to question number 12. Then next one 13 onwards. Majastar ke to 13 onwards. As 13 to 15. How many questions are there? And all is based on inequalities. Then 16th one onwards. Then coming to question number 16. My 16th one there में दूँ. Now they are based on ages. As these are based on ages, and first we need to write down the years in the ascending order. And what are the years we have? 65, 72, 78, and 87, 96, 2005, and 2011. Then the base year was given 2022. Then once you have written this one at the center, then write down the ages. The person who was born in the year 1965 will be how many years by 2020? I'm 35 plus 22, and this person must be 57 years of age. And 65 and 72, how many plus 7? Minus 7, that is 50. And plus 6, minus 6 is 44. And plus 9, minus 9, 35. And next one, plus how much? Plus 9 minus 9, 26. And next one here, 17, and this would be how many? 11 years. Now these are the ages. P is older than T. The age difference between P and T is how much? 9 years. Now P is older than T. P and T is 9 years. P is 26, 17 plus 9 is 26. And again, if T is 26, this person will be 35. And again, 44 and 30. Now these are the three different possibilities for these. Isn't it? P and T. And P is elder to this one. Only two persons were born between T and S. In between T and S, there must be exactly thing. Age difference between U and R is 7. U and R is 7. Then tell me what are the possibilities to have. 11 plus 7, 17 plus 7, 26, 37 and so on. And for his only possibility, R and U, 50 and 57. Now, if R is here, U is here, and U is here, R will be here. Must happen here, two possibilities. Then, and 2 persons, the age difference between U and R, Q is younger than R. Now, Q is younger than R, and only one person was born between V and U. In between V and U, there must be exactly one person. Now, in this case, between V and U, in the first case, let us talk about. And 44 and 35 is ruled out for these two persons, P and it. Isn't it? Then what is the possibility we have? 26, 17 or 35, 6. Then between T and S, there must be exactly two people. As exactly two people between these two. Hence, between T and S, if T is here, S will be here. Or if T is here, S will be here. Can you have T at this place? T cannot be 11 years. As T cannot be 11 years, hence, where is this T? But T cannot be 11 years. As T cannot be 11 years here, and T must be 35 years of age. Now T is 35. Now between T and S, then the difference P. P is elder to T, which is not possible. Then this case is ruled out. Then coming back to this one, between T and S, there must be exactly 2 and 2. Hence, where should this P here and S must be at this place. Now follow the level. Because T and S, there must be exactly 2. Because T cannot be 11 years. Now P is elder and P must be here. Then the person left over Q. Then, now this is about 16 to 19. Then coming to question number 20 onwards, 20 to 22. They are based on syllogisms. How much is a syllogism? Then only a few maps are met. Only a few maps are met. Now only some of the maps that are met. Only some maps are met but not all. Isn't it? Only some maps are met but not all. No mat is a male. No intersection between mat and a male. And all these males are what? All males are mugs. Now this is what the first one. Then first one, all mats can be mugs. Now this entire mat can be part of mug. Now tell me whether I can able to write mug like this or not. Right, sir? Hence it is false. And some mats are not mats. Now these are the maps that are not mapped definitely. Now to make this one false, I need to draw all maps are mapped. More actually, this entire map is a part of map. Map cannot be part of this map. Map can be part of it. Hence alternate diagram to previous conclusion false. Hence what is the answer here? Only one choice for question number 20. Done with this? 20th choice for. Then 21, and some petals are roses. Now some petals or roses can be written like this, and these are the petals that are roses, and only a few roses are yellow, and only some roses are yellow but not all. Each cup is a rose. That means all cups are a part of these roses. All cups are yellow is a possibility. All cups are yellow is a possibility. This entire cup is a part of this. Isn't it? Is it possible or not? Yes. And some yellows are cup and yellow and cup. Yellow is a cup here, cup is a no intersection between these two. Hence only one choice by question number 21. Then 22nd, only a few cars are bikes. Only some of the cars are bikes but not all. Only some cars but not all. And no bike is a bus. No bike is a bus, no intersection between bike and a bus. And no cycle is car. Now this is car and a cycle. No cycle is car, no intersection between cycle and a car. Then some bikes can never be cycles. Some bikes can never be cycles, and some of the bikes can never be cycles. That means as of now it is can never be meant some bikes or cycles is not possible. Can never be. Some bikes or cycles is not at all possible. Another. మనం ఏం చేయాలి? Whether some bikes or bicycles is some bikes or bicycles cycles is possible or not. ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు కదా? ఇలా రాస్తే ఏమైపోయింది? Now I have proven a case where some bikes or cycles is possible. That means మనకేమన్నాడు possible వచ్చింది. వీడేమంటాడు not possible. Hence his claim is wrong. Clear? Then come into the next one. Now in the next one, some bikes can never be cycles. Some bikes can never be. That means some bikes or cycles is not possible. Now we have proven a case where some bikes or cycles is possible. Now possible and prove అయింది కదా? వాడేమో కాదన్నాడు కాబట్టి that is false. All buses can be car. This entire bus can be car. ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు లేదా? Yes. What is the answer? Only two. Only two choice to question number 22.